I'm, so I can speak while I'm fixing the chair. I don't have access to Roll20 at the second because I'm trying to fix the damn chair.
Oh.
But I can certainly, chat and participate and, be here and not be, in a stupid chair. So hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How's everybody doing today?
Hello.
I'm okay, I think. I tried to take a nap because I worked super early.
Okay.
Naps are good.
Totally lewd.
What?
Not totally. I only got a 12.
Good naps.
Here comes a cat.
What, you?
Yes. Everywhere.
Yeah. Sophie's coming to visit.
Hi, Sophie. Oh, God damn it.
On the loose.
Yeah. No, the gas cylinder on my chair has decided to go the way of all things. I've got a replacement coming in either tomorrow or the next day, but for right now, I'm putting a hose clamp on the actual pneumatic portion of it, so that it won't,
A hoe clamp?
Yeah.
Explode.
Yes.
Explode the hode. Yeah.
I had an interview today. I'm so happy about it.
What?
Ooh.
I had an interview.
How'd it go?
It went well. It was for a business intelligence analyst for healthcare that would work with multiple different hospitals.
Nice.
That sounds cool. Sounds cool.
And it's remote.
I'm assuming this is something you're qualified for.
Yes, this is something I am qualified for.
I just want to make sure.
No.
Okay,
I never apply for things that I'm not somewhat qualified for.
You never know. I know a guy who did that.
Yep. And it can work.
Honestly, usually what they have on the for the requirements are usually the the ideal. I mean, usually willing to bend on a few things. Usually.
If you're lucky.
Yes, it does, Miss Heathen.
Licking.
And I can make that work.
Defamation lawsuit.
Okay.
Congrats, Math. Don't forget it.
Me too.
Oh. So anyway, since we haven't started yet, I'm going to just say that interesting news, and that is that the homeless sheltering program at my hotel has finally ended.
Oh.
There are no more homeless people in my hotel.
Yay!
You know,
Did you check behind the water heaters?
yeah, you're really no. Actually, the exodus was fairly well managed. The downside is we don't have any actual regular guests either.
I was gonna say nobody.
Oh no!
So now you're bored.
It is. I mean, there's nobody in the hotel except for me. Oh, yeah. It is quite the quiet.
Oh no! That could be good.
Is there anybody you're gonna miss?
Which what?
Is there any guests you're gonna miss?
Any of the shelter guests? Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, let's face it. Shirley was the bulk of a lot of the complaints we had when we had actual regular guests as well. But she's an 80-year-old lady with a wicked case of Tourette's.
Fuck.
Yeah, mostly just screaming at the bushes and telling Satan to get the heck out of there.
Oh.
You left before.
Holy crap! It's people. Do you have my camera on? You might not have the camera. Okay, good.
I just like this shirt.
Go sports.
Yay, go sports.
Love it.
Sports Ball 2017.
Why do you let Satan use your bushes, Robin? Jeez, Robin. Good question.
I don't kink shame Satan, all right?
Yes.
Satan wants to do what Satan wants to do in the bushes. Satan can feel free as long as the bushes are consenting.
Oh, those poor bushes are getting defiled.
Is he planting the root of all evil?
Okay.
Mulch.
Well, I know last time I really wasn't decided, but you were trying to figure out who or if to leave
Oh,
the
shoot.
supplies
Food.
with. And along with the if you wanted to give it to somebody, you do have the a means of getting out of town quickly and without much resistance in the boat. So, or whatever else you wanted to do. Like I said, I know you were just leaving the shrine, and that's about all I think we got to as far as.
What I'm hearing is that we could rob the town, get on the boat, and get off scot-free before they notice.
No.
I
They'll
don't want
notice,
to
but it
The
won't be
boats are not running.
scot-free.
Yeah, I just want to point out that the town is dirt poor. Anything we get
Feel the
out of it
fleas.
is
Wait, there's
going
dirt
to be
poor,
good.
and then there's cleaning up other people's poop poor.
No.
Two things. We have a boat made of coral that resizes based on the fluid that you place it in. I wonder what other sizes we can make it. Also, the ferries in town don't work. Because
we
there's no
have
one
a
to
boat.
drive them.
We could
We
start
have
a
a boat.
ferry business.
That was the first thing I said, yes.
Oh no, it's just nobody wanted to leave because they were too afraid of being accosted going down the river.
By who?
Yeah, anybody who's rich enough to take a ferry got to have some money. All right.
What are they going to be accosted by?
That's
well,
for
there's
you to
hiding
know
in
and
the
them to
bushes for
find
them.
out.
Oh no. But
It's okay, I just turned off my camera.
I thought the suggestion for giving the food to was her role mayor again? Why did I?
The witch was essentially the elder of the village.
They do that. They did it. Oh, God damn it.
Ah,
Were you talking about Morose Morgan, Troubled Tina, or Sconch?
Sconch.
Squanch.
Morose Morgan.
Yes, Morose Morgan was the innkeeper for the tavern.
no.
No.
Right, that's Troubled Tina.
Tiny, but yes.
You said
Oh,
Troubled
yes,
Tina.
I know.
This is not Borderlands.
No, I'm just keeping you honest. That's all.
Noises coming from the stairs that go under the river. No one will talk about it. There's an ancient dragon egg that lays in the town that we have not found yet.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
It's
What?
all coming together.
No, I'm just looking through my notes. So I'm remembering what had happened
Ancient-
last time
ancient
before
dragon
we
egg.
Nothing
escaped this cursed sanctuary.
Yeah, we had the
It's not gross.
cursed.
we got back around
There
to
were
the
skeletons.
electrical room.
In juices that were smacking us. It's
Juices?
cursed.
Befouled hellhole is what I would think.
We got back to the electrical room and actually dealt with the electrical room and restored power.
No, we didn't. So now, hang on. Walking skeletons, that's not normal part of people's jobs?
Usually the skeletons that walk have a meat shield on. These ones did. They had a water shield.
One of them did, for sure. That's
A
good one. I
walking
like that.
shield. For their skeleton shield.
Okay. So,
We were given permission to loot the place by the guardian. I want that noted.
I was gonna say, It did say
I
that
also
there
want to
would.
point out there is a freaking mithril door.
All
And you have that just mithril coated? That's worth a packet.
right, we have the jade door and the mithril door to just
Make rotten candy out of them.
Finally, getting around to stealing the door.
Getting
I
around to
have
stealing the
it.
town.
I want to note that I do in fact have a chisel on my character sheet. We can take those doors right off the hinges.
Chisel. Do we need a
And
hammer?
Did we ever decide if we want to come this way, down the watery path? And if it's still watery...
It is still watery. We have not gone down there yet, because I think we've been down here like a really long time and we need a rest.
We've rested. We rested over here.
You didn't go all the way over that way, but you did notice that there was not the
There's
water
a floating
was.
skeleton eel.
Well, yes, that exactly.
It is dead now because it is no longer undead.
And it is re-dead.
Oh, there it is. The no good ranger Gaunch
Yes,
has been doing his job.
Gaunch.
I prefer Squanch.
Gaunch is like a growth you get on your upper lip, I think.
Oh wait, is that how you're supposed to spell it?
Delicious.
What, Gaunch?
G-O?
Yeah, G-O-N. How the heck did you think it
I
was
spelled
spelled?
it Gaunch.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Gaunch
that's-
is good. Like, it's like more like lunch.
Yeah.
Although I guess launch. Then Gunch.
Gaunch.
Lunch.
Lunch.
Okay. Gaunch it is. Like conch. Like conch
Like a shell.
Yeah.
And I'm getting my film reference.
Michael Ziff.
Hmm. We have the food. That's why we were going back up.
Yes.
That's why we weren't immediately going to investigate the flooded part of the shrine.
And because we have no way to get to Moros Morgan.
Yes, we do. We have a boat now. We have a magic
Fair.
boat now.
Fair, do you know how to row it?
I don't know if it's a rowboat.
It can be.
It's like a flat-bottomed ferry.
A
That
fat
sounds-
bottom ferry.
That sounds very,
Bottom
yes,
girls
deceitful.
will be riding today.
Yeah, she is definitely across the wobbly wad and the gloom.
The gloom.
Gloom.
Oh, is that wobbly whoa? I'm still zooming in. That's as far as I can zoom in.
Okay,
It's too-
gaunch is a noun that is a type of men's style brief.
What?
No, that's
Ha.
obviously a word for lady parts. I'm sorry.
Make sure you do laundry tonight. I'm going to need some clean gaunch in the morning.
Monch
Urban
that
Dictionary.
Munch that gaunch.
Munch the gaunch.
Anima,
Gone
big
in
god.
60 seconds. Launch with the wind.
Gaunch
God.
with the wind. Yes.
All right. The chair has been temporarily fixed.
Best side character in any game.
What, the chair?
Yes.
Oh, gaunch! It's a term for
Gaunch,
you
yes.
used for marijuana.
What?
Yeah, short for ganja.
What?
I forgot
for
about
ganja.
that. Yeah,
How? What? Gaunch.
I forgot all about that.
At that point, pretty much, G-A-S-G, but oh, son of
That's a
Oh,
weird
well-
word.
Gaunch,
Lie
as in
down.
a gaunch guy, is a greasy, filthy hair, combat boots. You know, I'm just gonna copy this one. That's
Lie down.
Rude word.
don't care enough.
Rebirth.
There we go.
Lie down.
All right. Oh, that feels better.
Would you say
already.
rebirth?
Rebirth.
Freebird. Okay.
I wasn't
Oh,
playing
dear.
Binding of Isaac yesterday.
Yeah, rebirth.
Managed to get a completion mark I hadn't got before.
Cool.
There we go.
Here today, gaunch tomorrow.
Ha! Nice.
Gone with the wind. Okay. Look at
Down
that water.
south for the summer.
Let me go grab a thing of water and I'll be as ready as I'm going to be.
Right as
Sounds like
rain.
we got some time. I'm gonna get another refill. And
Hydration.
Okay.
Kind of, not really.
Cookie day.
I can do something super quickly too, while everyone else is gone.
No.
Yes.
Well, whoever's left, call Sophie names.
Sophie, Dophie. Sophie? Call her names?
Yeah, she needs to be insulted.
Oh.
Beeper.
Sophie's a scrungo.
Grungo.
A great decapitated scrungo.
She does look offended. She walked away a bit.
Ah, just like a scrungo would.
You've
Oh
upset
no,
her
she's coming
delicate
back.
sensibility. She's gonna go lick her butt to make herself feel better.
Well, I mean, again, if you could, you would, I'm sure.
No.
Okay. Uh-oh. Mm,
Oh, I need to show them the art you made for me. Hold on.
art?
The one you sent me, that you just made.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Open original.
Duskoy.
On the drive back from Michigan, I went through a lot of different radio stations because they kept changing. So I got to hear some country and some hip hop. It was quite the experience.
Where's the there?
Good old
You
radio.
could say you went on a musical journey.
Ah, that works.
I
Ah,
wish I knew someone that liked to draw.
Aww.
The Minecraft cat head.
No, that's cute.
That's
John
great.
does good work. John does great work.
So,
Okay, I'm back.
Me too.
back.
You're back.
back.
Everybody's back.
We're all back. Whew.
Are we?
Maybe.
I never left.
I'm the one
Yay.
that matters. So.
You're the only one. Yes.
Okay. Speaking of mattering, I'm going to pop off the phone and pop onto the website here. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. What's that?
Ooh.
I think he's gonna pop off on his phone.
Ah.
I know people get protectors, but still.
John,
Yes. Where?
why is the world map so itty bitty at the top of the page? Why does it take up like more spaces?
This roll 20 is
Because-
special.
No, I'm saying why does it reset?
It's
to that
because
thing?
most of the space right now is dedicated to the dungeon map. The town is an aside.
Yes, I can clearly
Yes.
see that all of this area is definitely important for the for the dungeon.
The tavern.
All of this.
Roll 20 is really kind of special. So sometimes you don't have a choice.
Well, the map's small because we all got turned into really
Oh,
big
wow,
creatures.
no,
Did you miss
thank
that
you.
session?
Run away! Run away!
The shrine actually is way bigger than we imagined, and everyone's just sized up to. Only while they're in the shrine, though, so
It's
you would have no idea.
It's Japanese RPG town logic. When you leave the town, you grow to be, 100 feet tall, and then when you get to
God.
town, you shrink back down.
That's so
my
funny.
God.
Yeah.
You hear the
That's
sound
why
of the
traveling
bird
is so
making-
fast in those games.
Exactly.
Attack on Titan makes sense now.
See? Okay, hang on, I'm sorry.
Someone saw the original Final Fantasies. They were like, "Oh my god!
Oh
Just
my.
imagine if we had an anime that was just like that with giant people in little towns."
Anime.
Does that mean Godzilla is just a rude iguana?
Rude iguana.
those little geckos you get in Florida. It's just Godzilla walking through the world map.
There's skeletons dancing on the haggard henge.
Uh-oh, there are. They're doing the spooky, scary skeletons thing.
Oh
Looks like
no,
it.
the haggard henge.
They're invading. Quick, get down to Dismal Dans.
Dismal Dans. I kept saying Dapper Dans. I knew that wasn't right.
Oh.
I'm a Dapper Dan man.
I'm so sorry about that last night, Miss Heathen.
What's that?
The third person gamble.
Okay, the thing that was happening was you have it so that you can only one person can only redeem it once per stream. So you would have had to fiddle with that.
Yeah,
But
Oh dear.
yeah, it's fine.
that's
I
what I'm
refunded
sorry.
myself. No, it's fine. I just wanted to hear you try and talk weird while Ultima is doesn't know what's going on.
And he's just off his rocker. I never really explained what just happened and why I'm talking that way.
He's super fun, but damn, is he loud?
Yeah.
Or he's like, I'm loud as shit. I'm like, oh, I like it. Don't worry about it. I just need you turned down like 3% so other people can talk.
Turned down for what?
Yeah, there we go. You got the one. You wasted it. Could have done it on stream.
Oh. What, are you gonna ban me from my own stream?
Heck yes.
Fuck. Okay.
You ban the host and it turns into a black hole, right?
Oh no.
Sorta.
Okay, so we're trying to
Leaving
visit
the shrine.
Leaving Las
Morose Morgan.
Vegas.
Captain Morgan.
Morose Morgan. Morose. I'm not using Captain today. I'm using Bacardi with Baja
So,
Flash.
yeah, when the party makes their way out of the shrine, it's actually like daybreak. The sun's still not quite up. There's, fog all over the place, especially since you're down near the lake. You can just see out in the middle of the lake a fire burning in the distance.
Is that fire burning in the distance or the town, or is that simply something you don't need to care about?
You could draw a red arrow to say which direction the thing is, the fire is.
No.
I'm imagining it's at Morose Morgan's little cottage out there.
Oh man, please no, that'll give me a really heavy heart.
What?
Captain Morgan.
Oh, I don't imagine it's actually on fire, just like maybe she has a campfire outside or something.
Why is
No.
the rum gone?
That's,
No, do you see the boat right behind Morose Morgan's cabin? It says heavy heart. That's the name of the boat.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that.
that is probably the best assumption, that it is probably a fire on her island. But yes, the shrine's there, and
Were we voting on the various ideas, or?
Yeah, I'm fully in support of taking the food supplies to Morose Morgan.
That works
Same.
for me.
It's
Sounds
probably
good.
a good way to introduce ourselves to her.
We have food. We bought lunch.
I heard you were having.
I would like to
food
introduce ourselves
troubles.
before we present the gifts, so that we can determine her demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
Demoir.
Okay. I wouldn't think the food was gifts so much as they would get
It is-
redistributed correctly.
Yes, and we can have her have the
Indigestion.
prestige.
What?
Her having the prestige of having the food and distributing it,
Okay.
instead of just,
On a
oh, here's food. You don't owe us anything, and we're gonna get fucked now because reasons.
on a
Please
boat.
recognize that we are trying to be good people.
Well, first we want to ascertain your.
If she's good people.
Yup. What's a quick lunch?
This poor map is so low quality for this size.
No.
We gotta use what we have.
This poor map.
And what we have isn't much. I thought... I can
We have
never
enough
tell.
for a game. That's all that matters.
Had to walk up state 2 times by hand. Well, were you to get over to the island? I'm guessing you're going to try using the boat.
Yes.
So Tyvani, you put the ship in the lake, and it just expands into a ferry, small flat barge, basically.
A skiff.
Yeah, I suppose that's the best.
Not a slop?
Nope, no slop. Like I said, there's a picture.
Picture.
Swoop. It's pronounced swoop.
Sloop doop.
Bull?
Let's see here. It's on the way.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
There it is. Boo, boo, boo. Come on. Flop. And
Flop.
Oh. I see.
yeah, in Discord.
Like a flat little, like... That's very cute. Very cute.
Oh, that's cute. It's like a piece of boardwalk that you just sail on.
Yeah, essentially.
It even has the little holders on the left
Well,
hand side.
you've got to, like, it's push it along with the pole there, but
So will it,
And
like,
as a
take
little-
many different forms?
And as a trailer hitch.
if it were in like the open ocean or whatever, yeah, it would be it enlarges to the body of water it is put in, essentially.
That is literally the most amazing thing ever.
So, like I said, if you managed to get to the ocean, put it in the water, you would have like a freaking Pirates of the Caribbean galleon, essentially.
Oh my gosh. So like, if it stayed on the water, like, and you were able to ride it all the way to the ocean, it would stay like that cute little barge, and then you beach it, and then you put it back out, and then it's like.
Are you seriously trying to break the D&D game?
No,
Like,
I just wonder.
does this game like remind you of Skyrim, for crying out loud? Is it that
Of course.
game?
Like a horse?
This game is Skyrim. Obviously, I'm going to
I want an
stealth
L-train
arch my
horse.
way through the whole thing.
I used to be an adventurer.
If you go to the Blue Brew and look behind the wood pile underneath the ground, there's a chest that's got every item in the campaign in it. Damn it.
Of course, that's how it works.
We had to hide the game's inventory somewhere. I figured, why not under the inn?
Alright.
Where do you
Anyways.
think all those giant rats came from all the old Baldur's Gate games? Anyway. Yeah, so you've got your flat ship there.
Cute little barge.
You load up on it and head, like I said, push yourself across the lake. Like I said, as you come up to the shore, the fog is kind of being burned away from a fairly large burnt down pyre that's near the beach of the island. There's excuse me, there is that small wharf but you don't see, like I said, don't see anyone immediately or any housing readily viewable. It's a fairly sizable little island there, so
Alright. Well, keep your eyes open, folks.
as you
Which is,
excuse me. There are, like I said, quite a few willow trees densely planted on the island. As you get off the boat, anybody that kind of takes note of the trees notices there's fresh fish that are hanging from the tree limbs.
probably to dry,
Sorry, Jesus.
or are they just perched up there like birds?
It's quickly becoming a
I'm
Monty Python
sure.
sketch.
I'm sure. All right. I love that actually. Date it.
No, they've been placed there, like tied to the tree branches.
Hanging down.
Yes, they have been placed there deliberately. They, like I said, don't seem to be rotten. They seem fairly fresh.
Okay. As long as they're fresh and not rotten, don't think the latter would be very good. Well, I mean, we just walk up, right? There's no one outside.
Like I said, there's you don't see any like house or anything like that. It is like hidden, be hidden somewhere in the trees or whatever.
Oh, there's that many trees?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a fairly sizable island,
It
and
doesn't
there's
look
like
that way on
willow
the
trees
map.
all over the place, and just a bunch of amphibian life all over, frogs and all that kind of stuff. No Kermits.
I wonder how she
But if-
became mayor here.
Other than that, like I said, I don't know if you what you want to do as far as looking around or whatever, but that's
Just, I'm looking for a house.
the immediacy that you see immediately. Yes. Come on.
Well, just go wandering until we find it, yeah?
Shoot.
I just now saw your pun, peerless transportation.
Yes.
I like that. Peer, boat, peerless.
Mhm. Da, 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 da. I want. Tyvani, give me a luck check,
Oh. Okay.
please.
To the stats. 9. Oh wait, that's sorry, that's with my core stat. Should I? The thing is 10. That's
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot which one to press.
Okay. As you're traveling along the dense underbrush, you do eventually come up to a clearing that has a
Yay.
fairly large mud and thatch hut within it. There's a fire in the front yard that is it's been burnt down, so I guess it's not a fire. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any like lights or anything on or inside the house. So
Would you say there's a smoking pit?
no, it's not even been lit. It's just a fire pit, I guess. Yes.
Okay. Do knock on the door? Anyone? You cool with that?
There isn't really a door.
What? Oh, is it
it's-
just like a...
There's a doorway.
There's a doorway, yeah, but it's got like
Probably a flap.
curtain covering it, but outside, just like wrapping on the side of the hut, there's not really a knock to it, I guess.
I mean, if that works. Wait, we could find a piece of wood and knock on that.
Well, either way,
that
there's
sounds real normal. You could just yell instead.
no
Yeah, we could.
Voice instead
sort
of
of
searching
response.
for stuff to smack on the wall.
Yeah, especially if it's a mud house, it would be kind of like. Well, I want to be very like, knocky.
Okay. I just want to point out we've been spending like 5 minutes here discussing the proper method of knocking
Yes.
on a mud hut. The easy way is this: we knock and announce ourselves.
Knock
There's
on mud.
no response if you're asking around about loud or anything like that. So
Well, what
I'm
are
gonna
we
huff and puff
Alright,
in a
we'll keep going.
second.
John, this is a pretty small island, right?
yes, no.
No.
Ow.
Do you think she goes out somewhere? Wandering the town, checking in on anyone? Do you think we came to the wrong place?
Myra knows that pretty much 90% of the time she's usually on her island unless there's like something dire that happened in town as far as like having somebody passed away or something like that. That usually most of the time she's at the island. Ow.
How sturdy does the thatch roof look?
Not very sturdy. There's nothing stopping you from like walking inside the hut, so
Well, that would be
Like I
rude.
said, I'm looking in.
No, don't do that.
if you pull back the drape and it doesn't seem like anybody is there's definitely doesn't nobody here currently.
How dark is it in there?
Oh, that's
Anybody with any kind of
Dark but sight, yes.
yes, you can
Low light
see
vision.
it in the low daylight. There's nowhere really to hide, I suppose, but
You really shouldn't go nosing around of someone's house they actually live in. What if she comes back right when we're stepping inside?
oh dear. No, I don't.
Would make a pretty bad impression, I'd say.
Don't lick me, no.
Don't lick.
I push Pinky
No.
aside, stepping inside the house.
No!
Yelling, Morgan, are you here?
She's not here! I think she'd hear us!
Morgan!
Please get out of her house!
There is no response. From
She's
inside.
not here.
Please get out of her house.
I only took a couple steps in. I wander out.
It's from what you can see, just looking in. It's a fairly quaint and small cottage. There's well, let's see here. You've got a with your dwarven nose, you're picking up the scent of a fairly, by dwarven standards, fairly appetizing, I guess might be the word, ale coming from somewhere in the hut.
Mhm. But not ale for us.
I keep that information to myself and don't share it. Well, what now? On the island, we looked around a little bit. There's no Morgan.
If you look around, like I said, there's a nice, nice, very well stocked pantry. There's smoked cheese and fishes.
I might.
No, I just glanced around the inside and I left the house.
Yeah,
Just like Tyvani asked me to because she was bleeding and crying over there.
I might personally do like a circuit of the island. I don't know if my falcon could do anything to assist. It's just a falcon.
It's aerial reconnaissance.
But I don't know what it would be able to tell me. Because it just fly around, maybe pick up a rodent or something.
It can fly around a circle around that spot, and screech to draw our attention towards that area.
Is it that smart?
It's your falcon, unless you aren't good
Your,
at teaching falcons.
If you all decide to kind of explore the island a little bit more, after walking around for a while, you do find a well-tended area that has somewhat very exotic-looking plant life growing in it.
Yay.
And there does seem to be, you would assume it would be Morgan tending the garden.
Yay, we found her.
Alright, who first? Who wants
Now we're a
to...
little bit, so
Huh?
I clear my throat and say, boss. Because I work for her. So
she kind of puts down whatever she's working with and turns around to look at you and acknowledges you. Yes, what seems to be the problem?
Oh, you're probably not gonna like this, but we kind of opened up the shrine. Because we had thought that were-rats were using the shrine to smuggle supplies out of the town, or steal supplies that were heading to the town. So we thought we'd nip that problem in the bud, you know? We did find evidence of rat folk, and we found some of the town's supplies down in the shrine. But, if you want to lock that back up, you're gonna need new locks. Sorry.
I forget. Did we actually take the doors?
No, we did not.
We did not take the doors, we only broke the locks.
We
on
can
the
take
outside.
them later.
Well, if the rat folk are running around down there and still getting into the town, I suppose it won't really matter two ways if that shrine is left open or not. So, jeez, Rocky.
Who else wants to talk now? Because I just threw myself on the grenade if we broke into the shrine.
No. We also
Who's good?
found
Great job, you're fine.
we also found a lot of undead down there. Dealt with that. There's no more. They're all.
And there was flooding.
Yes,
Yeah,
there was
it was-
flooding
What do you
as well.
What do you mean you dealt with them?
They're no longer undead. They are now re-dead.
They're dead again.
Yes.
To be fair, we did avoid fighting most of them.
We did actually.
We didn't want trouble.
And then we sort of made them all stop by tipping over a statue.
Was it a statue?
Or something, I don't remember.
It was.
What the
I
heck?
think
The
it was
dead guy.
something alive, but
Dead
not
guy with an
quite
orb in his chest.
alive.
Yep, a dead guy with an orb in his chest. You're right. We tipped that over. Sorry, Pinky here tipped it over, and all the
I-
skeletons came clattering to the ground.
I can't believe you've been able to deal with the curse of the aquatic elves on the shrine, but
The curse?
I've been trying to keep that foulness at bay from the town from decades now.
Tell me, what do you know about the shite? What do you call it? The golem at the entrance, the greeter.
Construct.
That.
The guardian?
The
The
guardian.
statue in the shrine that you speak of is, in my opinion, one of the only beneficial and successful contributions those aquatic elves ever made to society. As I said, it's their arcane knowledge grew, or want for arcane knowledge grew too great, and that is why they all had become of the undead.
Oh.
I was only asking because that guardian was very beneficial and very helpful in getting us to get the water from stop being possessed
She
and
was-
possessing skeletons.
She was quite nice, actually.
She was instrumental.
Well,
Please promote her.
I don't know if we could promote her, but I mean, if there's something she could do, to help with anything, I'm not sure.
If we
unfortunately,
could expand her knowledge, she'd be more beneficial, and we could even turn that shrine into a better educational attraction for anyone seeking to learn more.
Just unfortunately, due to the creature's
Any case,
construction, it's impossible to remove it from the shrine. So, yeah.
Well, if you ever wanted the shrine for anything, there's no more undead. There are a few traps that have been at least temporarily disarmed. They could probably be permanently disarmed as well. I don't know.
And there's a minty door in there too.
Oh, what?
That's true.
It smells minty. It's a
Oh,
minty
mint.
door.
Oh,
But
Not even if it's a
yes,
matador.
she'd be happy to take the supplies back to the town and redistribute them.
oh yes, we forgot to really cover that.
But with the mention of the rat folk and whatnot, she makes it a point to whip that gaunch into shape. And if not, find somebody that will do it for her.
I'm sorry, I wasn't keeping track. Did we? Oh, we know her name. Thank you.
Hmm?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I recall my notes.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Morgan, we heard a rumor in town saying that the townspeople need to sacrifice a child to you once a year to appease you. Do you have
That-
any idea what this is about? This doesn't sound like something that
That's
would be.
a superstitious rumor created by the town. Just because I know how to how to sail a boat and get over to this island. Not have to, be on the mainland with the lot of them any more than I have to.
It's a really low bar, geez.
Well, as
But
we've
they
mentioned,
only-
we
they
have
only,
the town
uh,
supplies that we found from the storehouses of the shrine that may be of benefit to increasing your reputation with the town.
Oh, like I said, they don't mean nothing. They mainly tell it to outside folk to try and keep them from tracking me down to talk to me. But like I said, it's just a superstitious rumor they developed because as I said, pertaining to the ritualistic magic she had to prepare in the shrine to keep the elves from doing bad on the town worse than they were.
In addition, we did hear that the tunnel underground from the shrine led over here. We couldn't find a way to get over here. Is there another entrance on this side that we don't know about?
The tunnel leading here?
I thought there was.
There's a tunnel in the shrine, yeah, but it didn't you didn't know where it led to.
Right, and I'm asking her.
Oh, no, if there was any kind of construction underground there, I had not seen it since my last visit to the shrine for my ceremony, which was over 2 months ago.
And Myra wants to roll for doubt or sense motive or something.
Roll for cynicism.
About why she is on the island.
Oh. Okay. Let's see here.
Press X to doubt.
Just roll a find traps. I can't think of what the hell to call it.
I like that. Oh,
Find
right.
buttholes.
It is over there, isn't it? There's actually a sense motive skill.
Roll for find butthole.
Something
Got
Okay.
it.
No, she seems to be on
Without a
the
butthole.
level on the butthole. Yes. Like I said, she seems sincere with everything she's saying, and will, make good on returning the supplies to the town, that sort of thing.
Have I been talking into a closed mic the whole time?
Yes, it's
Yes,
been
you have.
muted. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
no.
like to keep myself muted because it makes so much coughing and sniffling noises. I apologize.
Oh.
I was
That's why I
saying
wanted to speak
okay,
up for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, you've been muted for a while now.
Oops.
Have you checked your mute hole?
Yes. Anything else? Otherwise, like I said, she will gladly take those, unless there's, like I said, anything else you were gonna ask. Ouch.
No, I don't think so.
Any ideas of where to stay instead of the overpriced inn?
I mean, ouch.
What?
If you're really wanting to stick around the town, for whatever reason, honestly, I mean, for what you've done with the shrine and everything, Maros Morgan's more than happy to let you safely camp or whatever on her island, at least. But as far as being able to set any kind of price with the inn or any kind of long-term staying actually on the land, probably not going to be anything she'll
Morgan,
be able to make them do. Yes.
we've also heard rumors of an ancient dragon egg inside the town somewhere. Have you heard anything of this?
I have, and I do believe it.
Do you think that you have any idea of more information, such as who has it, or where it could be located, or where it could be within the town?
I was, very good friends with the druid in these parts for quite some time before she disappeared. I know she frequented this area because there's a henge nearby that.
Ooh, a henge.
Yes, I believe it's
Yeah.
how it's pronounced.
Henge, yeah.
Henge.
Uh,
Bunch of rocks in a circle.
yes.
Skeleton henge.
Yeah.
Skeleton henge.
But
I was about to say that.
perhaps that might have something to do with it. The legend that I know of tells it to be a greenish colored dragon. So I only assume that the druidic in nature connection with the colors would perhaps lead me to look there.
Write a little bit of this down at least.
But yes, if it were a dragon, that would be quite a sight. Ouch. So overall, like I said, are you wanting to try sticking around the town to try and do something with it, or do you just want to try jumping town and heading down the river?
I think in the town and down the river might be a good idea. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
What problem? Me?
Wants to see what kind of henge it is. I noted it wasn't necessarily made out of stone. It could be a mud henge or a clam henge.
Clam. Okay, cool. Things in town. I'm easily swayed.
Okay.
Maybe a corn henge.
That sounds like it could get infected.
What?
Whoops.
Also
Infected.
sounds like it's from Ohio.
Sticking with these rocks. Oh my goodness. I'm not much of a meat shield.
But also need meat shields. You need skeletons protected by meat.
Also remember, where there's a dragon, there's usually treasure.
This is true.
And a dragon.
It's an egg. How much? Yeah, it's an egg. How much treasure it's gonna have?
As much can fit in the egg.
What do you think they nest in?
Listen, we find the egg, we raise it ourselves. We have a dragon on our side.
Oh my god, it's a gold farm.
Yeah. You know how much those eat? You know what they eat.
We can figure it out.
Meat and lots.
Feed them whatever we run into.
Yeah.
Whoever we run into.
If needed, we can help it. Suddenly there's no more gaunch.
There is.
Suddenly there's no
Gaunch
it gets
crunch.
eaten.
Hunch crunch?
Yeah,
What?
crunch.
Crunch the god.
A hanger for a hunk of cheese, yes.
I'm a kid.
What in God's name? The common gaunch, yes. Now it's an infection.
God.
So yeah, if you take the time to explore the town, you can eventually figure out the location for the henge. It's quite a hike away from the town itself, but eventually you do see the stone circle. But seems to be fairly overgrown, but oh, excuse me. It is there.
Okay. There's no skeletons.
You don't see any undead near it. Yes.
I just love seeing them there because of the old man.
Yes.
I love them. Dancing skeletons. What is there anything like to see with the henge? Like, it's just a bunch of standing rocks mostly, yeah.
Yeah, it's, I mean, like Stonehenge or whatever, it's that sort of thing.
Godfrey
haggard.
talks an action plan with the team. Let's flip the script and try to trick the dragon with a riddle instead of fighting it. Nice. Nice. Anyone got a good riddle?
No.
Shit.
It's brown and sticky.
Is this infected?
What's brown and sticky?
Tar.
A stick.
Can you imagine coming up with a new riddle that's just
What is
offhand? I
Oh, I
can't.
do it all the
here?
time.
I can't imagine it. Huh? What do you mean my
I used to
connection's
play
interrupted?
I used to play Puka in a changing mark. I came up with lots of riddles.
Matthew noticed that it looks like there's an odd like sinkhole in the middle of the henge.
Oh.
Why did I notice it? Because of the formation on the ground, or because I'm close to the ground, or I just noticed it?
Just from being close enough to it and from on the ground, and it's just kind of something you're noticing by being a dwarf. Ow.
It smells like beer.
No, this one doesn't smell like beer.
And smells like chicory.
Yes.
But you said there's a sinkhole in the middle of the henge.
Yes, correct.
I don't know how important this is to you guys, but there's like this hole in the middle of the ground in the middle of the henge. It's like a sinkhole. Things have been sinking here for a bit.
Ooh, wait, is it like open or is it like the ground's covered up, it's just sagging really badly?
Yeah, it's like something is underneath the ground there that's causing a depression.
Ooh.
It's like something sucking it up. It's like a giant butthole.
Is that dangerous?
Yeah, no
I
way.
got a shovel.
It could be dangerous if you're near it.
Yes, we don't really want to fall in. Don't know how. What's under there?
Yeah, if you want to
Personally-
try to dig, that's possible.
Personally, I don't know anything about sinkholes. I don't know what my character would understand.
Oop.
Sorry. I've never seen a sinkhole, don't know anything about sinkholes, so my character is smarter than I am at this point, and it makes it hard to play.
Let's see if we can find.
Varies by the actual sinkhole.
It's like I
Okay.
said, it basically looks like something's been buried underground and like the ground doesn't quite conform to it. So it's oddly lumpy, basically.
Oh, is sinkhole defined usually by the fact that it opens up? What do they call it if it's not open up?
That I
Sunken
don't know.
earth?
Not really.
No.
Ouch. But yeah, if you want to try to dig that up, that's possible. So. Ouch.
Godfrey,
What's
finds a stick and starts poking at the hole. Lack of a shovel.
Pinky, roll your luck.
Oh my luck.
Yes, please. Okay. Wow, that's nice. So you continue digging, and it's not very well. I mean, it's kind of deep, but you see about 6 inches or so underneath the soil. You do end up discovering. Seems almost like a rock because it's hard, but if you
Why did I? Why?
just let it happen.
It was so stupid. Why did that get me?
I don't know, but I guess. See here. And yeah, you unearth it. There's a rock that's very egg-shaped.
Gasp.
Oops. I guess by rock I mean it is fairly sizable.
Is it warm?
Slightly, yes.
So it might still be alive.
It is a little bit bigger than an ostrich egg,
So,
so it's quite sizable.
do we crack it open and have a really interesting dinner? Or...
No, I believe this could be the dragon egg. Those are rare and expensive. We can make a good amount of money off this.
But what happens to the dragon itself if you sell it?
Whatever
That's-
happens to it.
I
It
was
is
gonna
no
say,
longer our
that's-
problem at that point.
Well, it could be our problem if someone...
Then sell it to the right person. But either way, we're going to make a shit ton.
How do we know who the right person is?
We don't know. But you're definitely not the right person to raise it. So we should get it to the right person. I mean, look at your hawk fur.
What's wrong with my falcon? It's a
Exactly.
falcon. It's a falcon. They don't do a whole lot. They hunt
And that's
for
what's wrong
you.
with your hawk.
I'm sorry I'm sorry I don't have a raven that's quite intelligent and
That
can
still wouldn't be a
understand
hawk. That's the problem with it.
things. There's nothing wrong with a falcon. Falcons are basically hawks.
Basically.
They're so similar, it's not even much of a difference.
But exactly. Here's
But there is
my
a
point.
difference.
How could I know to trust you with a raven? Is that what you called it? A falcon. How could I know how to trust you with a falcon? I had no idea that you were good with falcons,
Guys,
so we could trust this dragon with others.
What?
I'm just going to point out here that what we have here is a druidic henge built around this thing. If we remove it, is something bad going to happen? Druids don't build henges for no reason. Well, some do, but still.
You
Is
might...
this out of game knowledge?
Oh.
No, I'm just bullshitting.
Well, do you really think that?
Nothing wrong with either of those.
You're right. Were we kidnapping? Do we want to leave it here, Myra?
Could
And
anger the
just keep an
mother.
eye on the place. Do we
Here's-
want to camp nearby?
Here's
you
a
have a
problem
problem with my
with your
falcon?
thought of selling it. How long does it take for a baby dragon to become a problem? Because
For
you could be
us, it
selling it to
doesn't.
somebody who uses it to, trains it to become a war beast or
That's
something.
what
and
I
flattens
was
towns.
saying.
Now, I'm okay with stealing from people. But eventually, when towns get flattened, I'm going to be in one of them. And I don't want that to be, because you've sold a dragon to somebody bad.
I'm with
That's
her.
a good point.
I'm
Let's
with
stick
her on
with
this.
disreputable people and not give weapons to evil people.
So, what you're saying is you don't want to sell weapons to both sides of the war. Is that right?
Why do
When
it?
both sides want to pay us.
Why would there be a war?
What war are we
We in a
talking about? Wait, what?
We
We're
are not in a war.
yet.
Not yet.
Yes.
But if we find a second egg and sell it to someone that's that person's enemy, suddenly we have a war. A dragon war. And we suddenly have more jobs.
It's
Okay,
highly unlikely
okay,
we'll find more than one egg.
This is profiteering. We may not find one egg here. We may have to go elsewhere to find that second egg.
What's this?
Can we just rob people? Why
So
are
many
we
eggs
doing
are
war
just
profiteering?
I don't know. I wanted to jump on the
Hot and
boat.
cold, running eggs. Eggs for everybody. We'll figure it out, right?
Maybe we
I'm
see
not
if
giving
there's
you
a
too much to-
dragon.
I've given you too much to think about.
Has there been
Yep.
a dragon sighted in the area recently?
You've clearly given us more than we're capable of thinking of.
I
Wait,
also-
The
So-
more important piece here is how long do eggs take to incubate before hatching? How long has this one been here?
I don't know anything about dragons.
And does it need
Right.
to be here in order to not die?
And if we remove it, will the mother remember it was here?
Probably would remember.
Not if we knock the hedge over.
Oh,
What? Now we're going
Godfrey,
to
you do
vandalism.
hear a thumbing noise from the egg.
thumbing. Alright.
What? A thrumming?
A
Yes.
thumping?
Like,
Someone's doing laundry in this thing.
yeah. It's bigger on the inside. Ow.
Very small
No, this
socks.
gets into an argument as whether or not dragons send the young or just bury them in the sand like turtles. That's so cute to think about. It's not a dud. Okay, good to know. So it's
Are
alive,
dragons sea turtles.
meaning it could be a very big problem at some point.
Yes, there is. You would assume there is a baby dragon able to be hatched from that egg.
Stethiclu, what is wrong with my falcon? Unless I'm picking the wrong person, because I might forget some names. Whichever one was Matt's character.
What about me?
That's right.
You were dissing on my falcon. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. What is wrong with it?
You tell me.
It's just a
Um,
falcon.
Oh, I think I discovered what's wrong with it. I mean, this is Skelehenge, right?
Sitting on the egg.
Oh my god,
Okay.
no! I'm muting. Jesus.
At any rate, yes, you seem to have a dragon egg that could potentially be hatched.
Oh, okay. So we don't want if it hatches and it grows up, we don't want it to just raise whole countrysides. I don't know how to raise a dragon. I have a falcon.
Dragons do.
It flies. It kills things when I ask it to. It's not the same as a dragon. Far from it. Dragon will be a whole other problem. And it's going to hatch eventually unless we destroy it. And it would be a shame to destroy it. Just, just doesn't seem right.
So again, we have options.
Well, for starters, you take in the egg.
Maybe.
That's
Why are we taking the egg?
Maybe we leave the egg here, keep an eye on it. If a dragon shows up to check on it, maybe we talk to the dragon. They talk, right?
nobody knows. People
Oh,
just
yeah.
believe in dragons.
Ooh.
We could raise it.
There's some stories about dragons talking, right?
So if we leave it here to hatch, it will definitely do things to the countryside. It will definitely have possibly a parent to teach it to do things to the countryside and have its way with every field of crops.
Correct.
If we sell it to someone, there's a chance that it won't do that.
It would be a learning experience to raise a dragon ourselves.
Do you want to learn to raise a dragon?
I'm not sure.
Sounds like you do.
Maybe. But...
Sounds like we are now raising a dragon.
Does it be a good parent as a hole in the ground for the first few weeks, months, who knows?
Sounds like you're raising the dragon. Let's go. I start making my way towards the water.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know
Math
how...
is leaving the site.
We don't know how long it would take to, for it to hatch.
But do we care?
Anybody else leaving?
How long do we want to stay watching an egg?
What do you mean watching? We're taking it.
We're taking it.
Yes, you're gonna raise it. It's gonna be your new dragon. You're gonna be a dragoneer, not a falconeer.
That will take a very long time. How long do I have to live? How many years do I have left?
I don't know. You never know.
Oh, don't worry. You're plenty young.
Tucks it against his belly and lashes it. Oh, spare cloth. the little eyes down face. Oh, don't mind me. We're all just community parents. Take turns.
Do you have
yeah,
the egg?
take turns. Okay, so, egg.
Yes.
Am I egging?
No.
Am I pregante?
Am I pregnant?
So you have the egg back on the ferry.
How is back
What
and
do you
forth?
plan to do now?
Adventure?
Like I said, are you going to leave the
Jesus.
town?
We still have the rat folk. There's still other rat folk to deal with.
There might be.
Gaunch to
We
get
have-
off his ass.
So you want to take an egg into town? Is this correct?
I vote we try and find Gaunch.
Do you
Well,
wanna take
apparently,
an egg into
Gobfried
town?
is
Correct.
hiding. I imagine Gobfried's hiding it under like his shirt or tunic or something, and just looking like he has a massive beer.
How big is this
belly.
thing?
Does it look
How
like
big
he
is
has a
this
what?
thing?
A massive beer belly.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's probably about the size of a bowling ball.
A bowling ball. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Like-
We don't have a dragon egg. I'm just pregnant. That's all they'll think.
It's pigment.
I don't think there'd be any way, no
Organized.
problem with trying to hide it. Like I said, you can stick around the town, or you can easily just set sail.
But there's so much to do. The town even has a whole map.
For now.
Wait, we have
What other places
pearls
have
to
a map?
sell. We have so many. How many pearls did we have? 20?
20, yes.
Yep, I have
Wow.
20.
Maybe we sell a few. Right now. Yes?
There are 100 apiece, and I've got 20 of them.
Oh my god. 100 apiece?
Yes.
I don't remember.
The single emerald I have is 70. The single large ruby I have is 500. The two small rupees I have, rubies I have are 250 each.
Those are quite expensive.
So I'm sitting on
And you
a
can
very
pretty much-
smooth.
You could own the town if you wanted to, I guess.
Oh!
With if you were just giving it away.
I'm sitting on a very smooth $3,000 coin.
Well,
3,000 gold.
Myra,
and just
one
expensive
way we
things.
can steal from the town is becoming in charge of it and selling.
Yeah, Dismal Dan would be able to provide armor for you. Anything that's in the book. there.
Oh.
It
We
would
also
be
have a robe
available.
of colors that no one else wanted. A mithril
Ooh.
mace, a mithril partisan polearm, one rusted thick link chain,
I could. Ooh.
and 4 sacks of food provisions.
Someone could.
Honestly, you would probably have to leave the town to unload a lot of that stuff.
Yep.
It's just because there's really nobody, apart from, like I said, the equipment at Dan's, that would really be able to afford any kind of that.
Do they even
price.
work with mithril?
No, they don't even. They've never heard of it before, honestly.
Which means it's all going to be sold at steel prices, which are garbage.
So what you're saying is we steal the jade door and the mithril door, take it with us on an adventure to another town.
Yes.
I suppose. Yes, you can easily get leather armor.
John, I have a
precisely.
robe of colors. What is that?
Oh yeah.
John?
I thought I put that in the thing. Yeah, it's in the Loot Me channel.
I had told you I claimed it at the time. Where's the Loot Them channel?
It does that. One target will, whatever.
Yeah, I took mostly everything. I took the 2 rubies, the emerald. You said heavy mace. That might be the mithril mace I took. 20
Yes.
freshwater pearls that I took. There were 2 ones that I did not take, and a mask that I did not take. I have the mithril pole arm. Can I edit these? No, I'm not allowed to edit your messages. Hey John, can I get quick editor permissions on this Discord channel?
Thank you.
On Loot Them at least.
I'm pretty sure you can move them just by dragging them.
Discord.
Okay, so equipment. Page 68. Oh shoot. Shoot, tarnation.
I have a robe
heck?
of colors, another ruby, 4 sacks of food provisions.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to find out how to do that.
No problem. I'm just going to one of my other channels.
Wait, could I buy a bow and arrow? Would someone fund me for that?
Yes, I would.
Thank you. I have like a dagger and a long sword, I think it was.
Swallow.
Go ahead and
sword.
equip yourself with
Yes.
whatever equipment you were looking for. And once you do that, we'll go ahead and head out from the town.
A longbow is 40 gold. I would definitely prefer that one.
I don't see it quickly. Easily.
Well,
I'm just gonna
oh, that's not a melee weapon. Seventy. Then 140. And then 210.
Where the hell are the rats? Okay. Can I get that map up there?
Range to attack. Short? Oh, I change that every time. Interesting.
Yes. The river goes to the north. The rat people, if you were looking for them, let's see here. Actually, if you're wanting to do anything with the rat folk, there is the best way to find them would be just to go north down the river.
It's funny to hear that go north down the river.
Yes, up the river. Sorry.
Well, I mean, it does make sense if it's like actually downriver from us. Just sounds funny to see you say it that way.
But yeah, either way, you'll have to get on the boat. So, is there anything else you're wanting to try to get from the town?
I don't know. Oh shoot! I actually have to buy arrows.
Okay. So you've got your armor, and since other than the bow and arrow, haven't heard anything else, we'll go ahead and go.
Wait. I've been muted. Hang on.
Oh no! Can I buy 40 arrows? That's 5 for 20. I'd rather have 40.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So 10 GP. I guess someone write that off.
What's? Write what off?
Whoever's paying my way with things.
How much does it cost?
40 gold. No, wait, not 40 gold. 40 arrows for 10 gold. Ew.
How much gold does Dismal Dan have?
Started leather.
I mean, he'll take one of those pearls to pay for whatever you guys are getting.
That's 100 gold those pearls are worth.
Should I ask for studded leather armor? It'd make my spellcasting harder, but I also have weapons, so...
That's up to you. But anyway, if there's nothing else and we're leaving...
Are we leaving? I don't know.
Pole arms as equipment. Did we pick up any lockpicking tools?
Yes.
We kind of have the ones from the shrine.
Myra's got those ones from the mithril ones.
Do we want more candles? I have a flint and steel. I have a grappling hook, actually. We could buy holy water.
They don't have any of that.
Oh no. Never mind, we can't buy holy water. We can buy more rations for our journeys ahead. I have 4. I have 4.
Okay.
Do we need rope?
I do have 3 rations and 4 sacks of food provisions. Is that what we gave?
Oh yeah.
Morgan?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll take that out of my inventory.
We should buy
If we
more
don't have a
rations.
shovel, maybe we should get one for next time.
It didn't break, did it? Wait, did it?
Did we even have one?
Pinky had one.
I
Yeah,
just
Pinky
used a
had one
stick.
as a melee weapon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys are finally leaving?
I could upgrade to hide armor, which would give me 1 more armor, a -2 for my check penalty, and a better die for fumble. I don't think I want that. Oh, what else did we seem to have problems with? Grappling hook, no. Hammer, small, no.
Like I said, anything other than that stuff, he doesn't really have anything else.
Sure, I'll trade one of the pearls for, let's see, there, 100 gold each, you said.
I think I will just leave it as padded armor and hope to God I don't regret it.
Cost
Okay.
of gold for hide armor is 30. So that would be a total of 40 so far. Who else is getting armor?
Miss
Not me.
Heathen's leather can be bundled in with it.
Ooh.
Miss Heathen gets leather, that's 20.
Not studded leather?
I have leather, I'm just gonna give her mine.
Oh, I see. Wait, does it fit though?
Yeah,
Does it
it'll
fit? Okay.
Can he
Thank you for
make
asking. I didn't
no?
even think about that.
I was about to say, can he make it fit? And I'm like, well, I have to let the change go in this town and worry about barter.
Yeah,
What about
value or what? That's the deal. So
Gotcha.
if you don't want the deal, then there you go.
And you said that you wanted a longbow or a short bow, Tyvani?
Longbow.
Longbow, please.
40, 30. Okay, cool. So my studded armor and the longbow for her, and the 40 arrows. 80 arrows? Can you carry that many?
Can I?
I think 40's okay.
80's
Not
too
80,
much.
got it. I'll carry 40 arrows.
Oh boy. I've got plenty of arrows.
40 arrows. We're gonna have to let the change go in this town and worry about barter. AFK for a bit. Roll for me if there's combat. No problem. Myra now has leather armor. I've got studded leather. Hide armor. Unless there are problems, please let me know.
I think we might be okay. I have a bedroll for traveling, flint and steel for making fire.
Check penalty -3, fumble die D12.
I just need to make sure my alarm doesn't go off.
All right. Are you're trying to find the rats?
Yeah, I would like to find them. And
Sure,
just
let's
have
find
a little chat. Just want to talk.
Like I said, you sail your way down ford your way down the river a few miles, and are able to notice a outcropping that looks like it'd be a landing for a boat.
Okay.
And it doesn't seem to be a landing that you're aware of, so if you come up to it and dock, you can unload, and there definitely seems to be trails leading off from the shore.
What kinds of trails?
Like, they almost look like animal runs, but if you follow them, they do eventually lead to a fairly sizable hole in the ground. At least large enough for somebody to crawl through.
Yeah, let's follow it.
Oh, just crawl right
real
in,
fast.
huh?
How big... I'm sorry, which armor did Myra have at the time?
You didn't have anything.
Nothing at all. Awesome.
Oh.
As danger ups. Transit sex.
Living life on the danger side.
Yeah.
Danger was her middle name. Now it's leather armor.
Yup. Alright, how big is this hole in the ground?
Enough to crawl through.
Yeah, it's just large enough for you to be able to crawl through.
Or what size of person?
Good question, actually.
A regular human being.
Oh.
So not someone my size. Got it.
A halfling might be able to just kind of hunch over, maybe?
167 pounds at 3'10". I'm a bit chonky.
Just a little bit.
Myra, you notice something carved into a rock near the hole. It looks like a bloody crescent moon.
You're gonna have to repeat that when she comes back.
Yeah, is she still gone? She's at least still muted. I'm wondering if I should leave my falcon outside for this. Just tether it to a tree.
Put a towel over it.
Tether it to a tree. You don't
See, I
expect it to
have a
stay
hood.
here.
I have a
You not
hood
train
for it, and I mean, I would figure I have like a little string to like hook it to me, that I could probably attach it to like a branch or something.
If you couldn't trust it, you'd need something like that. Are you saying you can't trust yours?
I don't know.
Are you good falconer or what?
She points it out.
Well, something could scare it
to you
off,
all.
and then I never find it again.
And it's apparently a image of one of the clans.
Image of one of the clans. Egg. What is this? See, I'm not sure about bringing the falcon into a tunnel so small, because one, I'll have to hold it the whole way we're crawling in, and two, if it's not much bigger on the inside,
It can easily perch out here.
yes, good. As long as it doesn't fly off and get scared away by something or eaten. I mean, falcons aren't the smartest creatures. They have tiny little heads. Teeny tiny little brains. There's only so much they can do. They're really good hunters, mind you. Keeps me fed, as well as itself. Other than that, though, it's quite limited in what it can do.
Are you crawling inside the tunnel then?
I thought we were kind of waiting for Myra to, like...
Oh.
I thought we were. Right? I'm just trying to fill the silence. Maybe I eat a little snack.
Okay. Oh, shoot. What's wrong?
I said, don't wait for me, just keep going. Roll for me. If we get in combat, we can see.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think
I am
so.
so
Let
sorry,
me
I'm
cook
back.
something. Let me cook something else up for these things, since it's only gives the basics for them in here. So.
Oh, like fill out the rest of this.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I can do. I wanted to do something with this, but the damn book, it doesn't have anything on them. So
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's got like a backstory and all that kind of crap, but
Nothing too in depth.
Stats.
yeah. So
Mm.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm-
giving it more credit than it deserved, I guess, as far as
Oh.
having content for that. So I have to make that up.
I'm totally fine waiting till next week for more.
Ouch.
If it gives us a better session,
Wow.
anyways.
Ow.
Oh.
I got claws. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I'll get everything written up there.
Morgan, we went shopping, and we found the next place to go adventuring for the rat people.
Yes.
Bit of a chill session.
Yeah, I'm fine with chill every now and then. It's good.
Just make sure everything, whatever you got on your sheets, are all updated and all that. So,
I have. I do have a question.
Yes.
Tyvani, did you put on 40 arrows and your bow?
Yes,
Because that's
I
all that I
did.
bought for you. Okay.
Yes. Definitely at the least of what I wanted. Don't really
that's good.
think of much else to get right now.
The reason why I asked is because I just want to make sure my money is actually accounted for properly, and I'm a money-hungry dwarf, I guess.
He
It's another way of
eats
saying
the money.
No, we're not wearing that mask.
No.
And as soon as Myra comes back, I want to make sure that she has the leather armor that I bought for her.
yay.
I mean, if
Or
we're
I guess
calling a
John
session
could do it
here,
too.
we have like all week to fix that.
Oh yeah, totally.
Where is it?
I also need to harass people to find out if they're playing in the randomizer. to-
Oh shoot.
What's up?
Oh, so I'm trying to find something here in the book for Tyvaria. Sorry.
Really? For me?
For your spell, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So what is it? Tyvaria? Tyvani?
Okay, my username is Tyvani. My character name is Tyvaria. I tried to
Yeah,
come
those
up
I
with
got
something
confused.
because my characters that are rolled up, I named them number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And I'm like, I was like, cause we just basically went from, setting up character sheets straight into the session. So I'm like racking my brain for what to name my character, and I was like, let's just play with the number 2 and the 2 sound in the name, and thus we have 2 Vari.
Tyvari, great.
The second stat I rolled up.
I'm proud to refer to you in game.
That's totally fine.
Morgan was able to sort of give you a version of Food of the Gods for your spell.
That sounds cool. Do I need to roll anything for learning it?
Yeah, do a D100 for your mercurial magic.
Oh boy. I hope it's not bad.
Oh, it's a 79.
Just thinking about the spider climb spell that I had on Desiree.
That's Plague of Rats.
What?
Rose Morgan gave a plague of rats.
Thousands
That's
of
fantastic.
rats, mice, moles, and voles pour from your sleeves and pockets. Attacks against you are
that's-
softened by 1d4 points of damage by the cushion below and squeaking tide of rodents.
Oh, that's fantastic.
What? I was just picturing
Yes,
this.
and Pinky gets just slightly even more angry.
I'm just picturing this. I cast this spell. Food, I assume, appears somewhere. But also, hundreds of
I
rats.
was gonna say, I like that where you combine it where all
No,
the
no, no.
rodents that come out of you have the food with them. It's like, where are they
No,
getting
no.
it from?
No. Even better. little ones made out of like cheese and
No!
cakes and stuff like that.
No!
Oh, no.
That's
That's
awful!
Is that worse? Because I think it is. What the hell am I looking at?
That's so funny. What the hell? Oh,
Oh, okay, got it. It's how circles are born. Got it. No big
thank
deal.
you. Thank you for changing
How
the signs of the map,
circles
too. Now there's no more
Circles go out of
skeletons dancing
proportion.
on the haggard.
Oh no!
They've escaped.
No!
Yes,
God
very much.
damn it.
What? I just downloaded voice mod so I can do things like this in Discord.
Jesus.
It's
That makes
okay.
me happy.
So now I have to look up.
Jesus has nothing to do with this.
Leave me alone.
So in general, I'm posting a picture. If I can find it, there we go.
Table
Because
of
it's cute.
contents. Spell table. 129. This is a level 1 spell.
Yes, correct.
Excuse me. Feast of the Gods.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, food.
What is this under? Wizard spells.
The cleric spell, level 1 cleric spell.
Cleric spell. 262. Okay.
Oh, this is relevant.
What's that?
Pen and book gaming. It was
I
the wrong
want-
channel. Whoops.
I want to give you 20 experience too, please.
Me?
Aw.
An experience for everybody or just
Yes, for all bodies.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks.
Yay.
That gives us 81 experience.
85.
85. 85?
I was at 65.
Am I wrong? What did I miss? Because I thought it was 61 was our total last time.
I got 61 written down.
Mm.
I had 65 written down. Maybe it's because I murdered so many of those plants and said that's no big deal. I'm just power leveling over here. I've got 15 health. What can you say?
Have circles. I'm
Okay.
writing 81. Okay.
Well, yeah. Like I said, we'll
I'll roll for
worry with the
manifestation.
rat folk next week.
Spell
Yay.
book.
Ooh.
Feast of the Gods. Alright, I guess
Bad people.
I'll skedaddle. Thank
No,
you
If
for
you
the
want,
game.
I mean, I'm just gonna hang. If you want to leave your camp, I'm just gonna chill here.
I might like fill out my thing, but I feel like going. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh,
Alright.
it's only 5.
Let's edit my profile.
Only
Let's
5.
change my
Oh,
name to
only 5 for
Spencer.
you. It's like
Yep.
7. It's almost 8 for me. And I work pretty early in the morning again, and I had half my sleep before the session. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
try to get the other half after.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyways, thanks again for the game.
Yeah.
See you next
Have a good
week.
time. Have a good night.
Right. Yeah, so Feast of the Gods. This is... Oh. I'm okay. I'm okay having a swarm of rats and rodents and all sorts coming out because I on the other DCC game I had with these peeps, my character for that one was an elf rogue. So she still had magic. And she got the spider climb spell. But I had to sacrifice a finger in order to cast it. And that was never gonna happen, because for every 2 fingers I lost it's not dexterity, it's an agility a point. The stat is agility in DCC, and I'm like, that sounds like a very bad idea. For multiple reasons. Role-playing and otherwise. Role-playing and actual, like, mechanical reasons. This game is not... As you might be able to tell, I have 9 health as a level 2 elf. The class and the race is elf. Which is kind of funny. So funny. To feed the masses, the spell either makes inedible food edible, or magically creates viands when other food and drink is available. When no other magically created food is spongy, gray, and bland tasting substance. That's so sad. Spongy and gray. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. Magically created water is clean rainwater that remains drinkable as long as it's okay. I mean, the food is gonna spoil after 24 hours, but I guess the water doesn't, because it's water. Also, I think I wrote down food. Feast. It's food of the gods. Fod. Food. I might go ahead and just leave. I don't really need to be here. I really don't. I guess to anyone who stopped by, thank you. Norby? Norb. I'm not sure how to say that. It's very... I freaking love Fair.Dot. I love Fair.Dot so much, and like, the image of her with that like grumpy face hiding behind the rug. I saw it in my mind that I needed a version of that with their mouth flipped in like a little mischievous smile. And it's just so perfect. I love it. It's so devious and gremlin-y, and I love it. Yeah, I really love Steven Universe. Really do. Anyways, yeah, I'm going. I need to try to get some more sleep, so again, thank you to anyone who stopped by to hang out and enjoy our session, and good night and good